To, we are on our way to Kesighat. You can see the buildings along the way. Beautiful old buildings.
করে থাকো সেই জন্য রাধারানী মান করে বসে আছেন আর শ্যাম সুন্দর সখীগণের পায়ে পড়ে বহু প্রকারে মিনতি কাকুতে মিনতি করছেন কোন প্রকারে রাধারানীকে মানাইবার জন্য সেই রস সিন্ধু যিনি রস সিন্ধু বাৎসল্য সিন্ধু সৌন্দর্যের সিন্ধু সপ্ত সিন্ধু শ্রী রাধা যিনি বৃন্দাবনের রসনিধি জয়তী সঞ্জীবনী নিকুঞ্জ দেবী এই সমস্ত সেই নিকুঞ্জ বনের অধিষ্ঠাত্রী দেবী শ্যাম সুন্দর যখন মূর্ছিত হয়ে যান তাহার মস্তকে হাত রাখবার সঙ্গে সঙ্গেই তদান ভবিতাসি পদম দিশোর মে বিরহিণী শ্রী রাধা বিরহে অধীর হয়ে বলছেন কি হে দেব হে দয়িত তুমি তো ভুবনের নারী যত তাহে তুমি ক্রীড়ারত তার সঙ্গে ক্রীড়া পরায়ণ ক্রীড়া বিলাসী হে দেব তুমি তো আমার দয়িত অতিশয় প্রিয় তুমি কিন্তু তুমি যে দয়িত ভিতরে তুমি
पंचा कल्पद्रुवस्य कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। By the causeless mercy of our Divine Master, now we have come in this place. It's called Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad Samadhi Mandir and Bhajan Kutir, and nearby also Bhajan Kutir of Bildamangal Thakur. Pujapad Srila Tirtha Maharaj very nicely explained the glory of Prabodhananda Saraswati Prabhat and also Bildamangal Thakur. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu traveled South India, he first met with Rai Ramananda, then he met with Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad and his three brothers, Trimalla Bhatta, Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad and Venkat Bhatta. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during a period of Chaturmasya, he was staying in the house of Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad, and he also explained very nicely about Srimad Bhagavatam and many so nice Hari Katha. So that time Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad they also attract with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because the three brothers Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad, Trimalla Bhatta and Venkat Bhatta, they worshipped before Lakshmi Narayan. That is called the Sri Sampradaya. But when they heard about the glory of Radha Krishna, and they changed their philosophy, and they again come in the philosophy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad, he came here and he did bhajan in this place. Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad, he is high class and bona fide Vaishnava. He wrote many granthas, Radha Ras Sudhanidhi and Navadvip Satakam, Vrindavan Mahimamritam and Chaitanya Chandramritam. very nice and high class granthas. So Prabhupada, Srila Tirtha Maharaj, he also explained about Radha Ras Sudhanidhi. Radha Ras Sudhanidhi, you know this Radha Ras Sudhanidhi, very high class grantha. Prabhupada Saraswati Pad, once time he was glorified about Srimati Radhika. In the meantime, Krishna appeared and Krishna told to Prabhupada Saraswati Pad, oh Saraswati, Prabhupada Saraswati, always you are glorified to Srimati Radhika. So glorify something about me. But that time Prabhupada Saraswati Pad, he told to Krishna, that means chastised to Krishna, oh you are black. Oh, what I will explain about you. Now I am explaining about my mistress Srimati Radhika. Jiha mein my tongue always glorify Srimati Radhika. All the limbs, all the sense of my bodies always engage in the glorify about Srimati Radhika. But again and again, Krishna also told to Prabhupada, oh, you also glorify about something. That time also he glorified different couple of Radha and Krishna, and many slokas also he explained about Radha Krishna's Leela. So Prabhuji also explained very nice sloks from Radha Ras Sudhanidhi. जो ब्रह्म सुख नारद भीष्म लक्षीरा लक्षित नसा पुरुषस्व तस्य सद्दोव सुगुण चूर्णं अनंत शक्तिं तं राधिका चरण रेणु अनुस्मरामि. In this slok, Prabhupada Saraswati Pad also glorified about only the foot dust of Srimati Radhika. जो ब्रह्म सुख नारद भीष्म लक्षीरा लक्षित नसा पुरुषस्व तस्य Brahma, Shiva, Narad and many elevated Vaishnavas, they could not glorify about Srimati Radhika, glorify about Krishna, because Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. In by the trance, sometimes they can say of his lotus feet, not his lotus feet, Jatapi Samadhisu Vidhiropi Pasati Natavo Nakhakra Morichim. Brahma in his trance, sometimes he also realized only the effulgence of his toenails. Or Srimati Radhika, this is a high level. Krishna also always praying to lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. So saying this was Srimati Radhika, this is very high level. How will to glorify of Srimati Radhika? So Prabhupada Saraswati Pad in this verse explained, Tam Charana, I only to glorify Srimati Radhika. Where Srimati Radhika? She is standing by far away. And because Srimati Radhika, she very quickly to Vasibhuta means to. But Srimati Radhika, she control Srimati Radhika by her prem. Nobody can control to Krishna. But Srimati Radhika, only by her prem, she controlled to Krishna. Lakshmi, Satyabhama, Rukmini, they could not control to Krishna. Even Chandravali control something, but not fully control, not completely control to Krishna. But Srimati Radhika, by her prem, she controlled to Krishna. Nirantaram vasikrita pratitinanda nandane kadakari sachimam kripa kataksha bhajanam. We also every day to glorify this verse. Srimati Radhika, by her prem, what types of prem? This is called the Madanakha Mahabhav. Only by this Madanakha Mahabhav, Srimati Radhika, she controlled to Krishna. So Srimati Radhika, very high level things. So Prabhuji also, many sloks also glorify about Prabhupada Saraswati's, and she, Prabhupada Saraswati's also glorify about Navadvip Dham Parikrama and Navadvip Dham Mahima. Glory about Navadvip Dham. There is no difference between Navadvip Dham and Vrindavan. Also Prabhupada Saraswati Pad, he glorified one verse in his Navadvip Satakam. আরাধিত নববনং বৃন্দাবন এবতে নারাধিত নববনং বৃন্দাবন এব ব্রজ এইব দূরে। আর আরাধিত দ্বিজসুত ব্রজ নাগরতে আর নারাধিত ব্রজ নারাধিত দ্বিজসুত ব্রজ না পরে হতো। One should not take shelter, lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Never he attained Brajanagar Krishna. One should take shelter, lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He should must be attained Brajanagar Krishna. One should take shelter, lotus feet of Navadvip Dham. He must be attained in Brajadham. And if not take shelter, lotus feet of Navadvip Dham, you never attain Vrindavan Dham. The conclusion of this verse, first, take shelter, lotus feet of Navadvip Dham. By the causeless mercy of Navadvip Dham, you must be attained in Vrindavan Dham. So Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad, he completely under lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. By the causeless mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and we should realize the Radha Krishna Tattva. And also by the causeless mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, we can realize the divine couple Radha and Krishna. আর কবে নিতাই চাঁদের করুণা হইবে, সংসার বাসনা মোর কবে তুচ্ছ হবে, বিষয় ছাড়িয়া কবে শুদ্ধ হবে মন, কবে হাম সেরব শ্রী বৃন্দাবন। By the causeless mercy of Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and we can see the transcendental dham of Vrindavan Navadvip Dham. So Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad, he also glorified many things about Radha Krishna, and he also explained one thing about Billamangal Thakur. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was staying in Gambhira, and that time he also completely yielded for Krishna. And as like separation mood of Srimati Radhika, Radhikaর ভাব জয়ছে উদ্ধব দর্শনে, সেই মতো রহে প্রভু রাত্রি দিনে। Say mood of Srimati Radhika, separation mood, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always crying and crying. And that time only two persons, they also gave consolation, Sarup Damodar and Rai Ramananda. Rai Ramananda, sometimes he quoted of his own Natakam, Jagannath Valla Natakam slok, and Sarup Damodar also he glorified about Srimad Bhagavatam's many slok, and also Vidyapati Chandidas many kirtans. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and many times also glorified the Billamangal's Billamangal's poet, Billamangal sons, that's called the Krishna Karnamrit. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu already recited these things. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu traveled South India, he also brought two things, our Gaudiya Sampradaya, and one Ras Grantha and one Tattva Siddhanta Grantha. One Tattva Siddhanta Grantha, that is called Brahma Samhita. Brahma Samhita is the fundamental of our Gaudiya Vaishnava Siddhanta in India. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadira Adi Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and explain these things. Brahma glorified about Krishna. And others, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also brought one Grantha, that is called Billamangal's Grantha, that is Krishna Karnamrita. Krishna, this name is very nice, sweet names, Krishna Karnamrita. When Billamangal glorified about these slokas, many slokas, and Krishna always is eager to also hearing this verse. That means always he is drinking the nectar. So name is called Krishna Karnamrita. When Billamangal, he was kicked out by her beloved, because by his previous sanskar, he attached in one prostitute lady. She also once time anyhow also rebuked to him, and that time Billamangal, he also gave up her, and Billamangal went towards Vrindavan. When he was going Vrindavan, he was reciting this verse, all the slokas of Krishna Karnamritam, and Krishna also following of his footsteps, and Krishna also always hearing of these slokas. With sweet verse in this, Prabhuji also reciting one verse. He Devo, he Daito, he Bhuvanika Bandhu, he Krishna, he Chapala, he Korunaika Sindhu, he Natha, he Ramana, he Nayana, he Ramo, ha ha Kadanu, Bhavitasmi, Padam, Disur me. Very nice and high class this verse. Srimati Radhika, this is verse. Actually, Srimati Radhika, she is quoting this verse. When Krishna Chandra left Vrindavan, that time Srimati Radhika, she was feeling separation of Srimati Krishna Chandra, and that time he also reciting the verse. Many moods in there, Bhavatpati, Bhav Sandhi, Bhav Sabalya, Bhav Shanti, many moods also in this verse. In Krishna Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj also explained it vividly in his Bengali choir, very nicely. So Bilamangal, when he was going in that path, and that time he also one time attached one ladies, and that time he was thinking, oh, again my eyes also think that the ladies. So that time one lady she came to take him some water, and she Bilamangal also followed her footsteps, and Bilamangal came in her house and also told to her, oh, you give me of your what? Hairpin. But the lady, she was very simple. She gave the hair of her hairpin, and Bilamangal at that time he also was yes, and also this thing. And at that time Bilamangal now completely blind. And Bilamangal now running towards the Vrindavan and chanting this sloka of this all the Krishna Paramana sweet verse, and Krishna also playing. And even Krishna also gets his hand, and at that time also saying these things. Prabhuji also nicely explained one thing, because now time is short, so I am saying very shortly. So that time when Bilamangal was going, and in the meantime Krishna also disappeared and left his hand. That time Bilamangal he realized, oh, this is the hand of Krishna. That time Bilamangal also saying one verse, Hastam Utkicha, oh, you should go away from my hand, but you never go away from my heart. Because devotee, they also always bind to Krishna by in their heart. So Bilamangal also saying this verse, Hastam Utkitam Jati. Jati Kim Balam Jadi. Hidam Jadi Nirjayasi. Purusam Gunamita. I forget this sloka many times. Gurudev explain this verse in here. Oh, I am thinking you are very strong person. If you go out from my heart, you go out, no harm. You go out from my hands, no harm. But if you go out from my heart, I am thinking you are very strong person. Because devotee, they bind the law, bind his worship in his heart by his bhakti. So Krishna also saying, Namam vasami vaikunti nacha jagna hideyecho mad bhakta jatra gayanti tatra tisthami narado. Lord also told this verse, O Narad, always I am staying in here, where my devotee glorify of my sweet pastimes, and always I am taking rest in the heart of the devotee. So Krishna always staying in his heart. So Bilamangal also quoted this verse. And then when Bilamangal was going towards Vrindavan, now he is completely blind, and that time Srimati Radhika and her Sakhis also going to Java to Nandagaon. And that time also saying, oh, Krishna also saying, oh, you should not go in that place. Oh, maybe you will be there. Because the black person of this person is come. And that time Srimati Radhika told, oh, no harm. What will do the black person? That means, oh, if, what is it? Something. Oh, if he gets, oh, I will attend these things. So, Srimati Radhika, that means here Krishna indicates to Bilamangal, oh, he should touch the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. Without the without the bhajan of Srimati Radhika, you never attend Vrindavan. So if you enter in Vrindavan, you should chant first Radhe 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 Jai 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 Sri Radhe 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 Jai 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 Sri Radhe 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 Jai 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 Sri Radhe 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 Jai 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 Sri Radhe. Absolutely, this is the conclusion. Gurudev told, if you not change Radha name, you never enter in Vrindavan. Because Srimati Radhika is called the embodiment of Radhini Sakti. An embodiment of Premier Sarabhav, Bhaven Sa Mahabhav, Mahabhav Sarupini, Radha Thakurani. So, we are coming here, very nice and very confidential place. And we also chant this name, Radhe Naam. Bolo Sri Radha Rani ki jai. Bol Premanande Hari.
Bolo Billamangal Thakur ki. Srila Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad ki. Tadiya Samadhi Mandir ki. Tadiya Bhajan Sthali ki. Kaliya Har ki. Kali Daha ki. Praskandan Tirtha ki. Samagata Vaishnava Brinda ki. Anantavati Vaishnava Brinda ki. Gaur Pramanande Hari Hari Bol. Aage wahi goli. This narrow goli.
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, This Kali Ghat.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
बोलो कालिया रात की, कालिया हाथ की, बोलो कृष्ण कालिया की, कदम्ब विश्व की। আমরা যে স্থানেতে উপস্থিত হয়েছি এই হলো কালিয়া ঘাট। আপনারা যে কালিয়া ঘাটের কথা শুনে থাকেন,
Thank you.
এই স্থানেতে কালিয়া ঘাট ছিল। এই কালিয়া ঘাটেতে সৌভরী মুনি এসে 10,000 বৎসর পর্যন্ত তপস্যা করেছিলেন। আপনারা সে কথা জানেন, বেশি কথা বলতে গেলে সময় তো কম আছে, এই জন্য বেশি কথা বলা চলে না। পরে সেইগুলি আলোচনা বিষয় পরে পরে বলবো। তবে এইটুকু জানবার বিষয়, এই স্থানেতে কালিয়া ঘাট সৌভরী মুনি তপস্যা করেছিল। এখন একদিন গরুর এসে 2টি মাছ ঘুরছে, তাই একটা মাছ খেয়ে গেছে। খেয়ে যেতে অপর মাছটি এখন কান্নাকাটি করছে, চারদিকে ঘুরছে। সেই সময় সৌভরী ঋষি গরুরকে অভিশাপ দিয়ে দেয়, গরুর তুমি যদি বৃন্দাবনে আসো তোমার মাথা কাটা যাবে। ভাই তুমি যদি আসো তাহলে তোমার মাথা কাটা যাবে। তখন সেই শুনেই গরুর আর আসেন না বৃন্দাবনে। কালিয়া দেখলো যে বাহ, একটি নিরাপদ স্থান আছে এই কালিয়া ঘাট, এই হ্রদের মধ্যে যদি থাকা যায় তাহলে निरापदे থাকতে পারবো। तो कालिया ने सोचा कि ये सबसे बड़ा निरापद स्थान है। सौभरी मुनि ने गरुड़ को अभिशाप दिया, 2 मछली में से एक मछली को खा गया था, इसलिए गरुड़ को अभिशाप दिया, गरुड़ तुम जब वृंदावन में आएगा तो तुम्हारा सिर कटा जाएगा। तो उस समय गरुड़ अब आते नहीं है। तो यहाँ पर कालिया ने देखा कि बड़ा निरापद स्थान है, क्योंकि गरुड़ से उनका झगड़ा है, बैर है। গরুরের সঙ্গে তাহার বাদ বিবাদ, সেই জন্য তিনি আর আসেন নাই। কালিয়া এসে এই নিরাপদ স্থানেতে আশ্রয় নিল। সেই কালিয়ার বিষেতে চারদিকে সমস্ত গাছপালা যা কিছু ছিল সব জর্জরিত হয়ে সব পুড়ে ছাই হয়ে গেল, কিন্তু এই কদম্ব গাছটি বেঁচে আছে। এই যে অমর গাছ, এই গাছটিকে বলা হয় অমর গাছ। কতকাল পুরানো সে কথা আপনারা আমরা কেউ ধরে নিতে পারি না। যেমন মহাভারতে প্রসঙ্গে আছে, প্রথমে গদ্র বিনোদার যখন বাদ বিবাদ হয় তখন গরুর স্বর্গের থেকে অমৃত কলস নিয়ে এসেছিলেন তাহার মাতাকে দাসীপন থেকে মুক্তি করবার জন্য। সেই অমৃত কলস নিয়ে বসেছিলেন বলেই এই গাছটি মরে নাই, বিষের জ্বালায় কিছুই হয় নাই। কৃষ্ণ এই কদম্ব গাছের ডাল
গৌরচন্দ্রায় উর্বে গৌরচন্দ্রায় রাধিকায় তদালয়ে কৃষ্ণায় কৃষ্ণ ভক্তায় তদ্ভক্তায় নমো নমঃ. By the causeless mercy of Sri Guru and Vaishnavas, we have come to this very sacred place. This is called Kaliyar Hat. In this place, one yogi, Rishi, his name was Sobari Rishi. He was doing tapasya here in one part of Jamuna which had been separated from the rest of the river. He was meditating underwater for many thousands of years. One day, Garud came here, the eagle carrier of Lord Narayan, came here and he caught one fish. So when he took this fish, then Subari Rishi, he became so angry and he cursed Garuda, if you come here again or you will die. Because he was thinking, I am the friend of all these fish and I will protect them. But what was the result of this? This was a great Vaishnava aparad. After some time, the material desires in his heart, they had not gone away by any yoga, tapasya, karma, jnana or anything. The material desires within the heart, they can never go away. They can only be dispelled by bhakti, shuddha bhakti. So after some time, some fish, his friends, the fish, who he is trying to help, he saw two fish enjoying, and by seeing them, the desire for enjoyment came in his heart, and he left the water and went to the palace of Mandata, King Mandata, and there he requested to marry his 50 daughters. So, and in his endeavor to help the fish, he never helped them at all, because by giving this curse to Garuda and saying that, oh, you cannot come here, then when Kaliya Nag was afraid of Garuda, Kaliya Nag came here, because he knew Garuda cannot come here. So when he came here, he made all the place poisonous, and in this way, the entire community of fish was wiped out, all were killed. So, in this place, when Kaliya was here, Krishna, he came here, and it was so poisonous, all the animals died, even any birds flying over, they would fall from the sky and die from the poison coming up from Kaliya. So Krishna came here and he climbed upon this tree, and then jumping from this tree, he came into the water and made such a big disturbance that Kaliya became angry and he came to fight with Krishna. So the Kaliya Nag, he wrapped Krishna in his coils and was trying to crush him. At that time, there were many inauspicious omens, meteors falling from the sky, and the Brijbasis feeling trembling in their bodies, and seeing so many inauspicious omens, they immediately thought, Krishna must be in danger. And all the Brijbasis, they came running to this place, and they were standing here on the bank of Jamuna, and seeing how Krishna was held tightly in the coils of Kaliya. At that time, they were overwhelmed with distress. Oh, what will happen to our Krishna? They wanted to enter into the water and to try to save him, but they would be killed by entering into the poison. So Baldev was there, and he knows that Kaliya cannot give any harm to Krishna. So Baldev, he stopped all the Brijbasis, don't go in the water. So being unable to try to help Krishna, all the Brijbasis, they were overwhelmed with anxiety and they fainted, feeling the great separation. Then when their separation moved and their love for him was raised to a very high point, then Krishna broke free from the grip of Kaliya and began to dance on the head of the Kaliya serpent. So he danced there and he was kicking the heads of Kalia until he began to vomit blood and all his bones were broken. At that time, the wives of Kalia Nag, they began to offer many prayers to pacify Krishna. So, most notably they have prayed, Kasyanu bhavo syana deva vidmahe thavang rirenum spareshadikaraha yadva vanchayasi lalana charatapo vihaya kamam suchiram vidabata. They're saying, I cannot understand how this serpent became so lucky, so fortunate to have the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead on his head. How is it possible to get the touch of this dust from his lotus feet? Even Lakshmi Devi, the original goddess, the goddess of fortune, she left Vaikuntha, she left Narayan, and she came to Belvan over here, and she's doing austerities for a very, very long time in order to get this foot dust, but she's not successful. Yet this angry serpent, whose behavior is so bad and character is so bad, he's taking the dust of Krishna, Krishna's lotus feet upon his head. How is it possible? So, there's a deep teaching in this. Because Kaliya was associated with his wives who were great devotees. Therefore, Krishna gave mercy to him. So, it may be that any devotee may not be so qualified. But if their guru is so qualified, and their association is so qualified, then it is sure that Krishna will bestow mercy upon them. So then Krishna, hearing the prayers of the Nagapatnis, he became pacified and gave mercy to Kaliya. And he told him, now you should leave Vrindavan. But Kaliya, he didn't want to leave Vrindavan because he didn't want to leave this place. Because he thought, as soon as I leave this place, then Guru may kill me. Because this is the only place where he will not come. So Krishna said, you don't worry, you can go to one place, it is called Ramanik Dweep. And Guru will not give you any disturbance because you have my footprints on your head. You have my stamp on your head, so Guru will not give you any problems. So this pastime, a very beautiful pastime. So many teachings. First teaching, one should be very careful. Don't make any Vaishnava aparad. Like Subari Rishi, he fell down and lost everything due to Vaishnava aparad. Secondly, association. By associating with pure devotees, Krishna's mercy will come, otherwise not. Even if one is not so qualified, if one has a relationship with pure devotees, Krishna will give his mercy. This place of Krishna's pastime is also a place of ras. There's so much rasa in this pastime. Why is Krishna being held by the coils of Kaliya? Why is he performing this pastime? Only to renew the love of the Brijvasis. Because when they see him in this very dangerous position, their love is going higher and higher and higher. And then when he's free he breaks out from there, then he comes and meets with them again. And such, it is as if Krishna is coming back from the dead. So in this way their love goes very high. When Krishna was a small baby, he was makanchor, stealing butter. So prem is like milk. And Krishna knows how to churn that love and make it very, very, very thick. And when it became very thick, then he will taste. So in this way, by this pastime, Krishna has churned the hearts of all the Brijvasis and made their love come to a very high stage. And then, coming back from Kaliya, then he's tasting. This place is also a place of ras because by Jogamaya, though Sakha's parents and so many were here, they could not see. But by Jogamaya, Krishna called all the gopis. And he did Ras Leela also on the head of Kaliya Nag. So we are very fortunate to come to this place. I pray to the dust of this place that it can bestow some mercy upon me and engage me in the eternal service of Guru and Vaishnavas. Now, Tirtha Maharaj is going to chastise me for speaking for too long. So please forgive me. Vancha kalpaturvasya kripa sindhu bheva
बोलो कालिया रात की, कृष्ण कालिया की, बोलो कृष्ण कन्हैया की, और ब्रजवासी की, समागत वैष्णव वृंद की, अनंतगति वैष्णव वृंद की, गौर ब्रह्मानंद। Mother one temple, then Sanatana Goswami Bhajan Kuti and Samadhi.
Shiva.
हमारे पंडा जी कहाँ हैं?
Go,
No, he walked out. Thank you. Yes. So this is Bon Maharaj's temple of the Gaudiya Math.
Krishna means who attracts, and Karshan means president. मैं तो ट्रांसलेशन कर रहा हूँ किसी की बात नहीं हो रहा है. Okay. Neem tree. She was just doing brushing, and from the other side she was churning the khichdi also, and her saliva was also going inside. And Sanatana Goswami's side, he was a little further. Oh lady,
is the original temple that was built by Sanat. And the Mohammedans took the head off. You see it from outside more. This is a huge temple that was built 500 years ago. Haribo! Jai Shri Radhe! Radhe Radhe!
इस तरह से सनातन गोस्वामी पाद इस स्थान पे भजन करेছেন। We came here to Sanatana Goswami Path Samadhi Temple. So Sanatana Goswami should do bhajan sadhan here. So Sanatana Goswami and Rup Goswami, Shish Goswami, they came in Sanatana Goswami Path. He do only Madhukari something. Sometimes